Harrison with the Vermont Grocers Association. One of the issues that you've no doubt heard in the news almost on a daily basis for the last few years is the future of Vermont Yankee. I am here today at the State House with Guy Page, Communications Director for the Vermont Energy Partnership. And I thought it would be very timely for Guy to give us an update as to what's happening on the Vermont Yankee issue. Vermont Energy Partnership is an organization that represents individuals, labor, businesses, all with an interest in energy issues. Guy?
Thank you, Jim. The Vermont Energy Partnership, we are all about making sure that Vermont's energy portfolio is clean, it's safe, it's affordable, and it's reliable. So all of the different energy sources that we are promoting have to go through those 4 filters. And we support the relicensing of Vermont Yankee because we believe it fits well with all 4 of those. Several recent developments. One is that the United States Nuclear Regulatory Commission has granted its 20-year relicensing permit to Vermont Yankee. What that really means is that the federal government, which is responsible for all safety and reliability issues with all the U.S. nuclear power plants, has said this plant is safe and reliable to operate, it's safe for the workers, it's safe for the environment, it's a bill of health to run for another 20 years. We hear a lot of criticism of Vermont Yankee that it's only designed to go for 40 years. What we're actually seeing is that plants are being relicensed all over the country that are the same age as Vermont Yankee, and they undergo years of review, tens of thousands of hours of review, and our nation's nuclear experts are all saying it's good to go. So, as far as the NRC is concerned, Vermont Yankee is ready to go. Another thing that's very important that happened just a couple of weeks ago is Entergy, the company that owns Vermont Yankee, has made an offer of power to one of our state utilities, and they are offering power for 4.9 cents per kilowatt hour. Now, by comparison, some of the renewable powers that we hear a lot about in the news are going for anywhere between 20 and 30 cents. Wind power around 15 cents. Biomass power 12 to 14 cents. And Hydro-Quebec about 6 cents. The first year maybe a tick under 6 cents. So clearly, the offer that's being given out by Vermont Yankee is the lowest cost, and it's also a relatively fixed cost over 20 years. There's some what they call market buffering, a little bit of leeway to go up and down, but the cap, it can't go over 6.1 cents. So the long and short of it is 24/7 power. It's approved by the federal government. It is absolutely the lowest cost power, and it's another one of the benefits of Vermont Yankee is that besides the 600 to 1,200 jobs, depending on how you figure if a job is directly at the plant or if it's sort of related to the plant, has about $89 million of payroll and between $10 to $15 million of state and local revenue. So it's a significant impact if you take away Vermont Yankee. We are often asked the question, well, what would happen to Vermont's electricity rates if Vermont Yankee goes down? I live right down the corner, right down the street from Bruce McMillan, who's I gather was one of the grocers of the year a year or two ago in Cambridge Village. And I told him, if rates go up anywhere from, say, 19 to 39%, which is one of the projections that we're using if Vermont Yankee closes. And he did a quick estimation in his head, saying, we're looking at that. For him, that's a big piece of his monthly electric bill. And we are working very hard to make sure that that doesn't happen, because we support affordable power. Now, you hear a lot about renewables and other things. The reality here is that what's going to happen is, if Vermont Yankee closes, we will be buying, Vermont utilities will be buying electricity from grid power plants, which is fossil fuel power plants from southern Vermont, southern New England. And right now, it's because the cost of natural gas is relatively cheap. It's actually at an all-time low. That's running around 6 cents a kilowatt. All the projections is that number is going to go up. The cost of natural gas is very volatile, and it's all the government projections is that it's going to become more expensive. The other thing about grid power is that you're looking at, if you close Vermont Yankee controls the voltage for a large part of the New England power grid. So the cost of transmission is going to go way up. So there's a hidden cost to that. And I'm probably getting kind of technical here. We would love to talk with you more. If you want to reach us at the partnership office, our phone number is 223-0575, and this is Guy Page from Vermont Energy Partnership. Thank you.